Hey everybody, welcome to the cold Arctic northern Indiana. Central Indiana is below zero, like negative numbers right now. It is so cold. Everybody's wearing their sweaters. Peter's got a real pretty one on that he made. Say hi, Peter. He's behind.
Hi everybody.
And everybody else has got their sweaters on too. So if you're a knitter, this is a time to debut those hand knit sweaters. I'm not wearing a hand knit sweater because I can't knit a sweater. Well, I could. I'm just afraid to because, you know, I'm a chicken. But anyway, I hope you're warm and cozy wherever you are. I had a little bit of a shock. Y'all know I took a little vacation. I went to the warm tropical climate of southern Florida. We were in Marathon, Florida, through the Keys, Key West, all through there. It was lovely. We had perfect weather. And Saturday night when we got back in, everything was a hot mess. The roads were closed. I mean, it was just awful. Driving home, going from 76 degrees to -3 degrees when we got home. That's a big change. So, but we're here, and I'm glad to be back. I miss seeing you guys. Appreciated the videos. Peter and the gang did some nice videos. If you were on our YouTube channel, you saw a really good one. Dawn did a fabulous just walk through the shop, see everything. It was a great, if you haven't been in the shop before, it's a really good video to watch that shows you just how big we are, how much we have to see. And then Nancy did a couple videos about, one was about cross stitch. Really and truly, if you're a cross stitcher, watch that video because it is the perfect shopping video. You can see everything we have. She does a really good job of giving you some wonderful ideas about things you can buy for Christmas gifts. It's not too late. I think if you call, like, as soon as you see this video, we might be able to ship it to you. You can certainly come in and pick it up. So don't hesitate to watch that, and have your significant other, whoever your shopping person is for you, your elf or your Santa, have them watch it too. And then she also did another one with wool. So just be sure you're on our YouTube channel because there's a lot happening there and you don't want to miss those opportunities. If you don't know where to go on YouTube, you can go to our website, and our homepage has usually those links right on the homepage. You can click on it and go right to it, so that'll help you find it. But here's what I'm talking about today. So this little magazine comes in and y'all eat it up. This is Punch Needle and Primitive Stitchers. This is the Christmas issue. There's just a few left. We get these in and they fly out the door. Packed full of patterns, packed full of great information. Look at just some of the fun stuff you can see in this magazine. It is the needlework magazine created for punch needle and cross stitch enthusiasts. If you're either one of those, you're going to want to get your copy. Great stocking stuffer. This would be the perfect thing to get. And then you can even, if you want to, say, hey, I saw this particular pattern, like look at this cardinal. Look how pretty that is. That's patterns included in here. And if you wanted the supplies to make it, say, hey, I saw that really cute. Would you make a kit? And we'll get it together for you. So lots of fun things in here. So don't miss that magazine. Otherwise, I want to talk to you about this event. We're back in the yarn department. This is the February event coming in February. So they call it February. It starts actually January 30th and 31st as they do a big fiber fest. And I think they're doing that at the Forum Events Center in Fishers. So last year they did it at the Forest Park here in Noblesville, and they way oversold the space. So they've gone to a big event center, which I'm really excited. It's from 2 to 7 on the 30th and from 10 to 4 on the 31st of January. Mark your calendar. You really want to go to this event. It is over the top. And then that launches a yarn crawl, which starts the 30th and goes through February 16th. And there are several shops involved with this. It's a really, this is the second year. The first year it was a huge event, went bigger than we ever expected, and I think this year will be even bigger. So don't hesitate to follow our webpage and watch the email, and then just put the dates on your calendar now. To January 30th through February 16th is that February event, and it's February because we started in January, but it goes through February. So that's fun. And then I'm going to talk to you about classes, and then we're going to go up and look at some fabric. So long arm rental, those of you who have quilts to finish, we've got 1 day left with a long arm rental available. December 23rd, I believe, which is the last day we'll be open, because we are closed the 24th and 25th. So if you're wanting to rent our long arm to finish a quilt or learn how to use a long arm, you've got 1 day left this year to do that, and then we'll start the schedule again in January and February, and you can start doing more quilts to have for Christmas next year. Because here's the deal. When you say, I'm going to give you a quilt for Christmas, don't ever say which Christmas. It could be 2025, 26, 27, 29, 30, 36, whatever the year you want to give that quilt in. It's always appropriate to just give them an unfinished quilt top, finish it, and give it to them finished later. So don't push yourself and wear yourself out. The other thing, Tammy Blaylock is starting a class in January with Lori Holt's Prairie Home book, and it's a monthly class that is available to register for on the website now if you want to start attending that class with Tammy Blaylock. And then Julie Petty, who is one of our staff members here who also happens to be a teacher, is going to be offering private classes for teens and tweens on sewing machine projects. That's in February. You want to check that out. I have a feeling it's going to sell quickly because we don't do a lot of classes for kids, but this is going to be a great program. She's got some wonderful projects for teens to tweens to do. This isn't an adult class. These are for the younger people. And it'd be great to do if you've got a 4-H'er who needs some one-on-one training for using a sewing machine and how to sew. So look for those classes on our website. And now we're going to go look at some fabric and some fun stuff up at the front of the store. So I'll see you up there. All right, folks, we're up front in the fabric department. Oh my goodness, have we got some fun stuff to show you. We're going to show you a quilt that Kathy made too. We're going to show you that here in a minute. But I want to show you some really fun fabrics we've got if you want to make a quilt. The sesquicentennial blah-de-blah, not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's 250 years for the United States next year in 2026. We have a lot of patriotic fabrics coming in for that very reason, because you guys are doing patriotic quilts and they are selling quickly. So this fabric, if you see it and it's patriotic and you like it, get in here and buy it. This one is from the Marcus Company, so if you're on our website looking for it, it's going to be under Marcus Fabrics, and it's called Liberty Island. And I'm just going to tell you what, this is so lovely. Look at this. I love that Statue of America. That's really pretty. Some good stripes in this. The patriotics do, I think, lend more towards the reproduction fabrics. But look at this lovely, lovely, lovely creams, navies. This kind of looks like fireworks to me right here. I like this one really well. You got these up close enough we can see them. Here's the same Lady Liberty on red. That's really fun instead of the blue. These beiges again are really pretty. Look at the Liberty Bell. That's a pretty piece right there. Look how pretty that is. Stars, we got stars, and we've got more, looks like fireworks and stripes. So this is a fun line. I'm liking it. It's from Marcus. It is called the Liberty Island. So I think it has to do with Lady Liberty and the name of the island that she's on. So that's this fabric right here. This is another one. This is from the Stonehenge Company. We kind of got the patriotics together. There are more coming in, believe me. We got lots of patriotics here. We showed you last time we did a What's New video, the Coca-Cola fabric. Can I just tell you, there's 6 bolts left of that. It is, and they're all skinny. So if that Coca-Cola fabric intrigued you in any way, shape, or form, get it now, because it's just about gone. Okay, we're going to go up front and look at a couple, 3 more fabrics up towards the front of the store.
Oh no, not again.
Hey Kathy, what have you been working on?
Well, let me tell you, Peter. I just finished a quilt for my to-be daughter-in-law, and she wanted a black and white check, and her favorite color is pink. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I had a K-facet book, and I was like, I'm looking through it, and this was kind of a checked pattern, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to do this. Well, I did it, and then I was running out of time because I wanted to get it for Christmas, so I had to stop with the middle and then put some borders around it, and I even put a pink flange. I was so proud of myself because I just think I did a great job for the first time. I'm usually not that proud, but I was excited that I had done such a good job with a flange. I'd never done one, so don't ever think you can't do something, because there's tons of people that can help you, or you can probably do it yourself if you really try.
Sounds good. Thanks, Kathy.
All right, guys, we're going to look at some more fabric, but didn't you like seeing Kathy's quilt? Our staff here is so talented. If ever you guys need help on learning how to do anything, or want to have a question about how to order fabric or how to put a quilt together or whatever, we're here, and we're here to help you. We've got 25 people on staff, and they're amazing. So tap that talent. That's why they're here. That's the difference between buying at a big box store and a local quilt shop. We've got people, and we want them to help you. So here's one of the new lines that just came in. This is from the Ruby Star Society. You guys have been loving Ruby Star fabric. I get it. It's fun. Okay, so we also sell honey. And I saw right here on top of these layer cakes are these little honey bears. What a perfect Christmas gift for somebody who loves honey. Give them a layer cake that they can make a really quick, easy quilt out of. And then here's this pure honey right here. You can give them some honey too. So what a great gift to go together and make it fun. There's also the 5-inch charms and the mini charms and the jelly rolls. So you've got everything you need here on your pre-kits. Make it really nice. Get one of everything for them and they'd have all they need to make a quilt for sure. But I want to show you these fabrics. These are from the Moda company, which is also Ruby Star. So Ruby Star is a subsidiary of Moda. You'll find this under Ruby Star on our website. But look how cute these are. I'm going to step in front of it here just for a second. I want to show you this one. Look here. Look at this. Look at the cereal boxes. Okay, can I just say how cute would that be for tablecloth? That would be really fun for a little placemat, table runner, placemat. Even some of us make our own bags to take to the grocery to get our groceries in. That'd make a great, quick and easy bag. But these are just fun little prints. I love Ruby Star's kind of eclectic edge on things. I love the eggs. Here's your fruit. Here's your cereal bowls. Look at your cereal bowls with spoons. So a lot of people are making those little bowl cozies this time of year. This is perfect for those bowl cozies. That would be adorable for that. Again, more fruit. Here's your bears in beige, pink, and navy. And then look down here. This is a pretty good size line. I wouldn't be thinking twice about getting an entire fat quarter bundle or even half-yard cuts of this to make a really fun quilt. Look at this. There's your eggs, your tomatoes, your blueberries, your cherries, tomatoes, apples, pears. I think I've identified all of it. Checking my fruit list this morning. Little smiley faces, a fun check, again some more eggs. So these are just a fun, whimsical line. Again, I think they'd be great for a kitchen or for just, hanging out and making a quilt out of it. It'd be a lot of fun. All right, so that is from the Ruby Star Company, which is a subsidiary of Moda, Ruby Star Society. And it is called, what is it called? Eggs and Friends. Eggs and Friends. Holy moly, is that ever cute. Okay, so this just fell off the wall and landed on me, so maybe I'm supposed to talk about it. Holiday hours, take a look at that. If you are coming into the store and want to shop, we will be closed Wednesday, December 24th, Thursday, December 25th. All day, we're closed both of those days. And then Wednesday, December 31st, which is New Year's Eve, we will close at 4:30. Normally, we're open till 7:30 on that day, but we are closing at 4:30 because it is New Year's Eve. And then Thursday, the 1st, which is New Year's Day, we're closed all day. And this just helps me talk a little bit about weather. We did have some weather complications over the weekend. When there are weather problems, we will post on our Facebook page that we are closing if we close early. We really try not to do that, but hey, it's yarn and fabric. We're not selling medical supplies or necessary food items here. Although some of us feel like yarn and fabric is necessary.
Did
we
you make
do.
That?
No, but my daughter should have. I'm sorry.
It's cute.
Oh no, you're not interrupting. Can we take a picture of your headband?
I think you helped her. Do you do a lot of spinning in wool?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Can we take a picture of your headband on our video?
Sure.
Look how cute her head. Okay, just look how cute. She's walking through the door. We saw her. Get a picture of her headband. That is so cute.
Thank you. Okay.
Not handmade.
I've never seen anything like that.
Really?
Yeah, the way it has
It looks warm.
the textures,
Oh.
like the bubbles. That's so cute.
Well, my daughter, I just want to say, I don't know if I'm remembering. My daughter, you helped her so much. We bought 3 sheep.
Oh, good.
She has 2 spinning wheels now, and she.
Oh my
just
gosh.
She loves
Yay!
it.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, that's
You're
awesome.
an inspiration.
Oh, well, thank you.
Good. You just never know. Never know what we do. I don't know what I was talking about now. I don't know. You can edit in whatever.
Okay,
needs to
let's
be
move
edited.
on.
Let's move on. Okay. Marcus Liberty Island, we saw that, and now we're going to look for Free Spirit Flying South. I think so. In Coastal Breeze, right here. I think all the fabric came in that was representative of warm weather while I was gone. Look at this, guys. You know I'm in love with this. I can't believe it came in
those
while
your
I was gone.
colors?
These are my colors. These are my people. If I could be a bird, I would be a flamingo. Look how fun this bag is. There's a picture of the finished bag. Look at that. Is that adorbs? I'm totes getting this. Totes buying this. So there we go. That's going home with Cappy. And then look at this. This is from the Northcott Company. And we have, look at these fishes. Okay, I was actually seeing these fishes. Just a few days ago, I saw this very fish swim by. It was black, it was yellow. He was more like this. But we saw these fish. We saw manatee. We saw all kinds of fun stuff. Great leaves, some white on white. I love that white on white. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a real pretty leaf, white on white. That's really fun. I'm going to have, this is going to be 1 yard cuts, man. I'm going to have a big bunch of this. Look at these birds. Oh, they're so pretty. Well done. And this is just the same print. Look at the orchids. Look at those beautiful orchids. Hibiscus. Oh, all my pretty flowers. Love it. Here it is again. Same print, but it's on a greeny, goldy, yellow background with the green. Love that. And then here's just your birds. They are directional, so if you're buying this, see now this piece I'd have to have 2 yards because it's directional. You want to be sure you have enough of your directional fabric. And then look at the little villages, the little houses on stilts. That looks like the lifeguard houses in Miami Beach. That looks like the Art Deco hotels there in South Beach in Miami. So this is fun. These are fun. Look at this right there. That's where we want to be when it's -3 degrees out here, right? So lovely, lovely line of fabric. I'm going to have the staff cut me at least 1 yard off of it, and some of them too. Okay, looking for that on the website. It's from Northcott. It's called Coastal Breeze, all right? And now we're going to look at one more called Free Spirit Flying South. It's back this way. Okay, another fabric line, Free Spirit Company called Flying South. I just feel like all the fun summer warm weather fabric are coming in, and that's perfect when it's -3 degrees in Noblesville, Indiana. But this is a fun little line. I really love this. Very cool. Called Flying South from Free Spirit. These are some interesting little birds. And it has some nice basics too. I love this shark tooth looking kind of stuff. That would make binding to die for, wouldn't it? This looks like a little quail. And some more stripes. Again, that would be a great binding. Birds flying south. Look at those birds. I love this texture of that bird, how it's got some different flowers in it. Same goes with this one. There's a hummingbird. Looks like a swallow maybe. Some fun birds. Here it is with little, these almost look like houses, but they're not. They're actually birds. Kind of like a phoenix. This is that black and white. So Kathy's quilt that you just saw, she could have like saved herself a whole bunch of time and just used a big chunk of this because that looks kind of like it, doesn't it? That's fun. So this is very contemporary.
Hey, what'd the owl say?
Ooh, ooh. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That's what the owl says. Look how pretty that is. And look at this green. Oh, that's really pretty. I love that. That's awesome. And then here we have more birds, pigeons, and of course we were in the Keys, as I said, in Key West, and that's where they have chickens everywhere. They're protected. You can't do anything but just look at them. So that was kind of fun. So this is a really cool line. I love this. If you're looking for it on the website, you're looking for Free Spirit Flying South. So that was some fun stuff. I talked about the holiday hours. And now, Lucky Break Bundles. So let's talk about the Mystery 5.0 program. Those of you who've signed up with our mystery quilting, I know you guys love that program. It's a lot of fun. We just completed a large quilt, and that's what we usually call like the main mysteries. There'll be another one of those coming up pretty soon. You're going to be able to sign up for the main mystery again. And it's the same as it was last time. You have a $50 buy-in. You have to buy $50 of a gift. Basically, we're going to give you that $50 back in a gift card, but you sign up like it's for a class, but that gets you that $50 coupon back that you use in the store, and it'll expire by the end of January, so you want to use it pretty quickly. But that gets you registered for the Mystery 5.0, and then that big one's coming. It's going to be starting fairly soon. We have a mini also coming, and that one is going to be called Lucky Break. And that one is completely free. It's all on our Facebook group page called M50 Mystery Always in Stitches. If you want to sign up for that, that's a totally free mystery. It all happens on that Facebook group page. There's no way to do it any other way. So if you don't have a Facebook connection, you're not going to be able to participate. But get a grandkid or a husband or somebody who has a Facebook presence, and they can log in and be part of that program. So Lucky Break bundles, be watching. We're showing those now. They're not available for purchase yet, but they are available to look at them so you can start getting ready for that mini quilt that's coming. Okay, I have reached the end of my list. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back with Peter and all the rest of the gang here at Always in Stitches. It's always fun to go away, but it's always fun to come home too. You know, you kind of miss being around everybody. So I appreciate that you guys are out there watching us. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always email info@alwaysinstitches1.com. Deborah is in our orders department. If you have seen anything that we've shown you in this video or in Dawn's video or Nancy's videos that needs to be ordered and you need it before Christmas, get a hold of Deborah right away. You can call and ask to speak to her at 317-776-4227, or you can email orders@alwaysinstitches1.com. All this is on our website. It also goes in our emails. If you're not receiving our emails, scroll down to the bottom of the home page of our website and sign up there. Some of you are saying you've signed up, but you're not getting our emails. You need to check your spam folder. A lot of email programs will block an email rather than allow it to come through if it's not in your contacts. So add info@alwaysinstitches1.com into your contacts, and then when that email comes through, they'll go, oh, she knows who that is, we'll let that email go through. So check your trash and your spam if you're not seeing those emails and you believe you've signed up. The other thing is, if you don't open at least every third email, it will drop you from the system, and that's just to protect you from getting too much junk. So appreciate you being here, appreciate the fact that you shop with us. Got another video before the big Christmas crunch, so this is the time to shop. Buy gift cards, buy products, get that ready for Christmas shopping done so you don't have to think about it. And meanwhile, Happy's going to be buying a little flamingo fabric, so if you want any, you better get it now.
That's fantastic fabric.
It is, isn't it adorable?
It reminds me of where we just were.
I know, Betty.
I want to go back.
Me too, me too. Betty and I went together with our husbands and another couple that we're friends with. We just had the best time. So anyway, hope you guys are having a warm day wherever you are. If not, stay home. Just stay in and stay warm and stitch. That's the best thing you can do today. Thanks a lot. Everybody have a great day. Bye.